It's time now to talk some high school basketball with North Love Christian coach Tony Cotelleso. And coach, you're getting ready for a big tournament in Schaumburg starting tomorrow. You're going to try to defend the championship that you won last year for the Illinois Association of Christian Schools. You know, going into the tournament this year, do you think you got a little X on your back because they all know you're the defending champions?
Yes, we do. They've been out to get us. A couple of top teams have battled us hard this year, and we split with one of the number one seed this year. And yes, everybody's out to get us.
You know, you open up at around 1:30 tomorrow at Schaumburg Christian. You'll be taking on Illinois Central. Did you have a chance to see them this year, and what kind of team are they?
No, we're not. They have a 10-5 record right now, and they've got two strong players, good, excellent three-point shooter, and their best player is a good all-around player, averaging about 15 and 17 points a night.
And I know the tournament's been in Schaumburg Christian before. Is that just a good facility to host the tournament and kind of a central location for everybody?
Yes, it's kind of the headquarters for the Illinois Association of Christian Schools, and they have a great facility, very large gym, actually two gymnasiums that they can house both a girls' and a boys' tournament at the same time. So it's just a great facility to be at.
You know, two of my favorite players that I've followed over the past couple of years, especially come from North Love Christian, Bryce Nelson, just a junior, and senior forward Levi Erickson, and they're leading you again this year. What do they have to do to help you get that state title again this year?
Bryce has to hit his, he has about three-pointers a game average, and he's attacked the hole quite a bit. He's our number one attack to the hole. Levi Erickson, he needs to be strong inside. He's our scorer inside. He's our leading rebounder, and his ability to get over the top of people and just be strong inside is incredible. So he's got to do that for us this year. Both of them are closing in on 1,000 points for their high school career. I'm not sure if they'll reach it this year, but they're getting close.
And they score about 32 points a game. Who has to help them out a little bit? You just can't do it with two, and especially when you're playing a tournament over the weekend in a place like Schaumburg where they all want to beat you guys pretty bad.
Well, our next scorer is Parker Motter, and he's our inside physical presence, but he has the ability to step out to the three-point arc and drain some long threes for us. So he creates some matchup problems for the other team. He can take it inside, and if they're a little slow or too tall, then he takes them outside and drains a three.
Defensively, what will you guys have to do this week? I know I've seen you play a little bit of everything when I've been over there. Do you have to adjust as you go through the tournament a little bit?
Yes, we do. Probably our biggest concern is we're not really that deep on the bench, and so our best defense is man-to-man, but in playing several games in the weekend, we have to play a little bit of zone, and so our zone has to be a little bit more smarter than we usually have been playing in the past, because we usually play man-to-man. That's our best defense, and we've got a lockdown man-to-man, but that can wear you out on a three-game weekend. So our zone has to improve a little bit this weekend in order for us to compete.
How many games do you have to play if you do win the tournament? I mean, I don't think it's just one of those tournaments where you win a couple games and you're done, is it?
No, it's we'll play, if we win, in order to win it, we'll play 2 games on Friday and 1 game on Saturday.
And does it help at all? You've been to Schaumburg Christian before. I mean, does that help you a little bit? I mean, that's kind of like a game. You play them a lot, and you get to go to their facility. Does that help you feel a little bit like you're at home a little bit?
Yeah, it helps us. It helps us a lot. It helps me a lot because of the 2 gymnasiums. I'm pretty familiar with the 2 on how teams shoot in the gymnasium. One of the gymnasiums, the rims are seem to be a little tight, and so we've got to be dead center on that rim. But the other gymnasium, a little loose. And so we're able to really attack the hole at that gymnasium. So it kind of helps me in coaching, being there for actually several years, into how to prepare my team for the tournament.
You know, you've been there since 1993. You're going for your 4th title. How much of those 3 other titles help you get prepared for a tournament like this with the kids?
I'm a little bit more relaxed right now. Once you win 1 or 2 or get to the top, you're really striving to get there in those first couple. This one's a little bit more relaxed, prepared, knowing what you need. You need to attack the hole. You need that guy to drain that three, and then you just need that man-to-man defense that shuts down those other three-point shooting teams. So that's those other tournaments kind of just helps you prepare more mentally and attitude-wise going into the tournament more than anything else.
As you go into this game, how's the physical condition of everybody? Everybody ready to go?
As of right now, yes. We actually had a little setback. One of our seniors broke his wrist back in December, and he just got back to the team this past week. So we are full throttle, ready to go.
And who do you think is going to be the team that's really going to challenge you for the title this year? You talked about a number 1 seed. It's pretty good there.
Yes, Schaumburg Christian. They're the number 1 seed. We split with them during the season, but they are very well balanced, both inside and out, and they've got a bench that's a little bit more than they have that on us. But there's another school coming up from Southern Illinois, Mississippi Valley, who's 18-5 this year, and they've had a pretty good record, and so they're going to be another team. Also, Berean Christian, they're going to be a team to beat. They've gotten better down the road. So,
you know, when you look at the Illinois Association of Christian Schools, it's not affiliated with the IHSA, but you guys use their rules and everything. But I think you really have a good organization in place. It seems like it's well run. You guys have some great events and stuff. So it's got to be a pretty special time for your kids to go down and try to defend that state title this year.
Yeah, it's nowhere near the competition of the IHSA. But for the size of our schools, the number of students we have to pick from, we have some pretty good competition. We try to do it right. Of course, we abide by all the same rules and regulations, and it's a fun time. It's our end of the year tournament, and from across the state, and they do it up right, and it's just a ball for our guys this year.
You know, I was to a couple games last year in such a great atmosphere. Will we see that kind of atmosphere there, or will people be at work and at school tomorrow?
We're sending a lot of fans there, so there's going to be a lot of people there. I'm sure the morning games may be a little bit down in attendance, but those evening games, it's going to be a full house.
So you play tomorrow at 1:30 against Illinois Central. They're from East Peoria, and good luck, Coach, and we always enjoy rooting for the Lancers.
Well, thank you very much.
We've been talking to North Love Christian head coach Tony Cotelleso. They'll play tomorrow in the IACS State Championship. For StatelineSportsHub.com, I'm Dave Schmidt.